Okay, so we have another day of logging. So today I'm going to talk about advanced data, and the highlight of this tutorial, this talk, is advanced sub data, which I realize I can actually do without it. But either ways, is what I actually learned, the new thing I learned. So let me just show you what so just like what we had before, but this time around, draw vertices, and we create a new mesh so you can see this guy, right? So let me just change this to to gl fan loop fan triangle fan triangle stripe fan. Let me just do triangle fan. See how that goes. So basically what you're doing here is we are creating a new we are dynamically creating vertices, so to say. So the key takeaway from here is first of all we have to create what we call an empty buffer data. So basically, remember, anytime we buffer means storage, so we are creating an empty storage for a 10,000 data, so to say. So basically creating spaces, 10,000 spaces really. So this is just me not putting anything there. So we're saying we are creating 10,000 empty spaces, we're not putting anything there. So now when we come here, what we're doing now is this. I'd like, well, while we are running at runtime, we are dynamically creating new vertices. So anytime this one handles mouse click, and this guy here has to be draw dynamic, or else if I change it to static it probably won't work, which is what we've been having before. So okay, oh interesting, it works. Was it because I use sub data? I don't know myself. I guess it worked. I guess it's because using sub data, right? I'm not sure, but it worked. Okay. I know. Okay, another thing I want to just mention now is there is this function that does convert screen space to uh, OpenGL space, which is in 1 zeros, from 1 to what I mean. Let me just. So we know that OpenGL from here is 1 minus 1. This is 1 1 1, right? This is minus 1 minus 1. This is 1 minus 1, or minus 1 1. So basically they are all in 1. So and this is set at 0, right? But we want to change it to this to be 0 0, and this to be our screen width. So I've come up with a very simple conversion, coordinate conversion, which is this guy, and I have it. I have a kind of documentation in my dev doc. I have a dev doc where I just put stuff like this. I hope this should be it. Better option. Oh shoot, sorry. I have to launch this guy again. Sorry, don't bear me. Okay, I think it should work now. Come on here. So if you come to this, so this is basically it. I'm not sure if I can go into detail here, but this is what I have here is the same thing as not you. The same thing as is the implementation I have here. call this not to try again, so I'm not going to the full detail. If you need that, let me know. So I have this conversion from, this is OpenGL to screen. So basically that's why we can possibly just click and draw. No, I'm going to off this guy. I'm going to hide these guys, the background stuff. Where you I'm going to hide these guys, just rendering. Let's see how it goes now. Okay, so we just have plain drawings. Okay, good. So what I'm saying is, if you look at this now, this is the, let me run it again. So anytime I click a position, I'm showing my position X and Y. You can see it here. So this is this place and this is this place. So basically I'm converting this into OpenGL version, the equivalent of whatever point it is here. So that is what this this does, coordinate convert. So, and I'm getting that as a point here. Oh, so basically that's this for now. I know this is not a clear, something. I hope in the future I can properly do a proper tutorial if there is need for that. But I'm just scratching out things I've learned, what I've achieved. Hopefully, a kind of documentation, roughly at least, just a rough documentation. All right, so thank you so much. See ya.